Welcome to Where There's a Wheels, There's a Play. I'm Ian. It's the end of a month, so time to check the challenges for the year. Let's see here. First, let's check my alphabet challenges. My A to Z alphabet challenge cleared off 2 letters this month, Everdell and Food Fighters with the E and the F. My non-digital alphabet challenge cleared off Everdell and Viticulture. So those are games that are only on the tabletop. My random, so this is just in any order, Everdell and Viticulture also cleared off for the month. My solo challenges, once again, Everdell and Viticulture. Everdell and Viticulture cleared off a lot for me this month. My wife Stacy's challenge cleared off Cascadia for the month, for the year. So she's well on her way to hers. Next challenge is my play all unplayed January 1st, 2024 games. So these are all the games, expansions, mini expansions, everything that I had that was unplayed at the beginning of the year. And I'm making really good progress. You can see I cleared off a lot of items at the beginning of the year so far. I've cleared off 32 and I've got 31 plays left. I cleared off a lot of expansions this month. This month's theme wall was expansion month. So I cleared off a lot of expansions, cleared off some small other little games from Button Shy. So that I'm well on my way to clearing that off, which is one of my big goals for the year is to get all my games or expansions that were unplayed at the beginning of the year played. My play all new 24 games. Well, I didn't clear anything off, and I actually added 3 more because I had Let's Go to Japan, Stone Spine Architects, and Collab all show up within about a week and a half of each other. So that one increased a little bit, but I am thinking that some of those are going to get to the table pretty quickly here. Then I have some special challenges for the year. I have a 24 for 24 challenge. Well, actually, I've got 3 because I added a new one. And what this is I chose 24 games. And I am playing these 24 games. So this is tabletop only. No digital versions of these games will be counted. I chose 8 games for solo play, 8 games that would be played solo and multiplayer, and 8 games that are multiplayer games. And the way the 24 for 24 challenge works for the year is I did all of the factor pairs for 24. And so all 24 of these games will be played at least once. One of these games will be played 24 times and every factor pair in between. So let's see how this one is going right now. And you can see I have cleared off the 6 games 4 times, the 8 games 3 times, and the 12 games 2 times already in this challenge. And I'm getting close to the 4 games 6 times. The 24 times 1, I've played 17 of them. So there's only 7 more of those that I actually need to play. So that might get cleared off here pretty soon. And I'm working on the rest of them. So I'm well on my way. So that was the tabletop solo, or no, that was the tabletop version. And then I have my solo. So I chose 6 categories. This was one of my original ones for the beginning of the year. I chose Stonemaier games. I chose small card games. I chose roll and write games, some worker placement games, some tile laying games, and some small box games. So you can see the 24 games that were chosen for this challenge. And actually, this month I added a third one of these in. So some of these games got moved around a little bit. Every game that was originally on the tabletop, solo, or multiplayer, and every game that was originally on the solo version you're looking at right now were still on. Some of them got moved around to different challenges because I added a third version of this challenge because it's just kind of fun and I want to see what I can do. So let's see how my solo one is going. Nothing's quite cleared off, but you can see I am getting close to a couple of them with the 4x6, the 6x4, the 8x3, and the 12x2 all getting pretty close. Well on my way to all of these. The 1 times 24 might need to start working on it, but I got some games on there that should be pretty easy to do a whole bunch of pretty quickly. And then, like I said, those were the 2 that I started at the beginning of the year. And then I don't know, for some reason, just because it's fun, I thought I would, give a shot at doing a third one. So some of these games moved around as I realized they might fit better in different places. So the third one of the 24 for 24 challenges are companies. I chose 8 companies that I have many games for. Now, this one will be played anywhere. So these can be played on tabletop, these can be played on BGA, these can be played on digital. So you can see the 8 companies that I chose: AEG, Button Shy, Flat Out Games, KTBG, Pandasaurus Games, Stonemaier, Thunderworks, and Underdog. And I just realized I may have something on 2 of these and I have to look at. I'll have to go back and double check before next month. So I chose 3 games for each of these. This did put pretty much my entire Thunderworks collection, my entire Stonemaier collection, I believe my entire Pandasaurus collection, almost my entire AEG collection and Button Shy collection, Flat Out collection, almost my entire KTBG collection, and almost all my Underdog games. I chose Trekking the National Parks over Trekking the World. They're both very similar, but let's see how this challenge is going. And this one's doing pretty well as well. The 24 for 20, the 1 times 24 is a third of the way there already, which is nice. Them getting pretty close on the 3 times 8, the 4 times 6, the 6 times 4, the 8 times 3, 12 times 2. So this challenge is doing really good. Now we'll go into some of my tiered challenges. So what I do every year is I tier my challenges. I choose a challenge and then do some different tiers because I like to kind of see how I progress and I like to see that pop up. So my tiered challenges, I have cleared 75 different games. I have cleared 30 new to me games. That doesn't include expansions. That's just new to me base games. And I have cleared 200 total plays tabletop BGA. I've been playing a lot on BGA. So those are the tiers that I am on right now. Some of those I may need to add some more tiers to. I'm busting through those pretty quickly. And then I've got a few more solo challenges. So I've cleared 25 different solo games. I've cleared 50 different plays against an AI or Automa deck, so not a beat your own score. I have cleared 50 total plays, and I'm still working on the 10 games at least 5, 10, 15 times, or a certain number of games 5 times each. So the challenge in the bottom right is 10 games 5 times, 15 games 5 times. So I'm still working on those. Haven't played anything solo 5 times, it looks like. Well, at least 10 games 5 times or not. So once I get 10 games 5 times, the first tier of both of those will get cleared off. And then finally, let's take a look at the H indexes. And I've got a lot of these. I think it's kind of a cool little stat. So my overall H index currently sits at 17. My BGA H index, which I've started playing on BGA quite a bit more, is sitting at 4. My board game club at school is also sitting at 4. Multiplayer games is sitting at 10. I wanted to start that up separately because I've been playing a lot of solo and I just wanted to kind of see where my solo versus multiplayer is going. And then since I started playing on BGA quite a bit, I wanted to see what my physical game copy was. So my physical game copy, actually sitting at the table playing, is at 16. My solo game is at 16, and my wife Stacy's H index is currently sitting at 8. So there you go. There's my challenges as we stand at the end of March 2024. Doing pretty good, progressing quite nicely. If you want to like and subscribe, that'd be great. Let me know in the comments how you're doing on your challenges this year.